Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Nashville Sounds and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nolan Kingham, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it's certainly...
So now into the box is Joe Gray, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Joe Gray.
The 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next up, Tyson Randolph.
The right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, nice one right there.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Ready with the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Garcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the 2nd inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Next to stand in is Tyson Randolph. He's singled in his first AB. From the stretch, he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Randolph takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Adams camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Derek Fisher. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going.
Next to hit is Tyson Randolph. First delivery to him.
Nope.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
They have a rip right up there now, huh?
From the stretch to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Santander over at second. Inciarte is over at first with 1 away. outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside.
Leading off for Nashville, the catcher.
High and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to...
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Garcia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High in the air out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and they leave the bases loaded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Nashville's out on top, 5-1. And stepping in, David Fry. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
David Fry.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Derek Fisher the next to bat.
Now batting.
Nottingham, the runner at third. Ersig on second. Hummel at first, 1 gone. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Now the relay home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another.
Stepping in next, Tyson Randolph, and their runners at the corners now. And now the first pitch on the ground near home, but that one rolls foul. Jenkins, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. Comes set and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it to second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Next up is Tyson Randolph. He's 1 for 4 so far.
Tyson Randolph.
He's set and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Nashville took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Spencer Howard earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Runners left on base. For Gwinnett, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Nashville Sounds and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Gwinnett Striper.
Tyson Randolph is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now in the box, Corey Ray. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
First pitch, 8:05.
Plays a 1 here.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And that's a cool moment for him on the mound as he racks up his first strikeout since coming to AAA.
One of the things you're looking forward to as a pitcher, can you advance to the next level? That strikeout right there, his first strikeout in AAA, could mean a lot of confidence for down the road.
At the plate now, Bryce Tieranen.
The shortstop.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Bryce Tieranen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now, David Fry.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And it's quickly 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And the screwball got him swinging. 1 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So now to the plate, Lucas Erceg. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Mark Mathias. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Off of one leg. In the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Into the box, Tristan Lutz, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And now here is Peyton Henry, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right there.
In now, Drew Rasmussen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit well on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So now to the plate, Corey Ray struck out in his last trip to the plate. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Sounds lead it 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Randolph.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here. You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now into the box, Bryce Tieranen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So now here is David Fry. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball to straightaway left.
I got it. I got it.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Derek Fisher comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
You down here?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Nashville's out on top, 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Lucas Erceg. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Here we go, boys.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Adrianza is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Mark Mathias grounded out in his last at bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And no call on the screwball there, so the count moves to 1-2 now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We got a full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Standing in now, Kristen Lutz, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
To 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Sounds lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. The potential tying run for him at third base.
Let's go. Let's go, big fella.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball 1, no strike. Here we go now. Come on now, one time. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Peyton Henry will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. At the plate now is Drew Rasmussen. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. 0-1 the count. The pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So next to bat will be Corey Ray. He went down on strikes last time up. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Nashville's out on top, 1-0. And now, Bryce Tieranen. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Here we go.
At the plate, Derek Fisher. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. At the plate now, Lucas Arce, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, plays that one now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Nashville Sound earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Clayton Andrews earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Angel Perdomo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you.
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress because you know the next call up is the big leagues, and that's what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So, you know, I think one thing when you get to AAA, there are a lot more veteran players too. A lot of guys that have been up and down the big leagues, not so many young kids like there were in the lower levels. So it's definitely a different environment in AAA. But as a player, though, when you know you're there, you could start to sense like, okay, I just got to put up some good numbers. I got to be myself and play as hard as I can. And that next call is going to be the big leagues. And that's where dreams are made.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for your Gwinnett Stripers, number 32, Tyson.
And that misses, ball 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Grant Dayton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Dayton.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Memphis used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Evan Krasinski earns his 5th winner of the year. Daniel Ponce de Leon records the save, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Memphis Redbirds and the Gwinnett Stripers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyson Randolph, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
So here is Justin Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the first pitch. This one's down to third, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So next to hit is Luken Baker. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Stepping in now, Nicky Montano. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll enter play here with an average of .314. No home runs as of yet, and 11 RBIs. And he misses with it, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Once again, a 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Connor Capel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Randolph has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box now, Irving Lopez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Get us a 2-ball right here.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Taylor Heineman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So the next to bat will be Tyson Randolph.
The pitcher, Tyson.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
Randolph.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Lamb is off of first with 2 away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Now to bat, Nick Plummer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next, here is Alex Figaldi. Now here's the first offering.
The pitcher.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2 and 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Got him to go down swinging there. Alex Figaldi goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he takes strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and here comes the first baseman, Luken Baker.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate is Nicky Montano. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Line hard, deep into left. Waters is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Up next, Tyson Randolph. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So stepping in is Connor Capel, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Irving Lopez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Standing in now, Taylor Heineman. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a liner, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1
now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Anthony Shue. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic and motion, we might have something. I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Turner. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap at the wall, and he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Man, you know that old saying, you don't want to count your chickens before they're hatched? Man, that looked like a two-run bomb right off the get-go.
It did. It should have been a two-run bomb. You got to tip your hat to the defender right there. Giving up his body for the team. His boys are loving him right now.
So now to the plate, Nicky Montano, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in will be Tyson Randolph.
The pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, come on, big dog.
The 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stepping in once again is Nolan Gorman. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in next, Connor Capel, a hit in 2 tries so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, get yourself out here. Let's go.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Irving Lopez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Stripers on top, 5-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Taylor Heineman. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball to the strike zone.
Oh, that's low.
And that misses 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Ball.
Green is there, 1 away. Striding in is Nick Plummer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Execute your pitch down and away below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the...
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Stripers seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Tyson Randolph gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
What an impressive outing in his last appearance. Oh my gosh, I am so bullish on his future. Jenny Finch, it's incredibly high praise coming from someone with your resume, but you seem to be as impressed with him as I am.
He was making the ball dance out there on the mound. And those hitters, you want to get in the head of the hitters, and that's what he did today. They didn't know what to expect. They didn't know what was coming, and he was just getting ahead and then playing games, basically, with the hitters.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Gwinnett. Number 42, Tieranen.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Come on, let it fly.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Carl Edwards Jr. comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 56, Carl Edwards Jr.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Gwinnett get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Connor Johnstone earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Carl Edwards Jr. retires the side to hammer down the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
On base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Memphis Redbirds.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Redbirds.
Johan Oviedo will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. You've probably heard a lot about his two-way player ambitions, but it's going to be a challenge to make sure he gets enough reps in either role to really fulfill his potential.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Reps are so important to his player development. And it's going to take a well-crafted, well-coordinated effort for him to succeed as a two-way guy. Not just by himself, the training staff, the coaching staff. That's the big thing for me. How can we keep this guy's body healthy, moving towards the goal of potentially being a great two-way player?
Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it.
Ready now is Tyson Randolph, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's gone. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long.
Now it'll be Kramer Robertson. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
Kramer Robertson.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Stepping up is Irving Lopez.
Now batting, the second baseman, Irving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next to hit, Luken Baker. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Here's the 3-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Lorenz blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Tyson Randolph.
Tyson Randolph.
Hey, your pitch.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Big hitting for the Redbirds, number 89.
High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Tyson Randolph will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance. Next, it'll be Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up. First offering. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Gwinnett led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nolan Kingham hangs win number 11 on his line. Johan Oviedo was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Carl Edwards Jr. closes the door for the save, his 34th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Evan Krasinski, a left-hander from Wisconsin, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here is Lars Nootbaar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, strike 1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
The
first delivery to him. Lucan Baker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Randolph has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Stepping in now, Kramer Robertson.
Shortstop.
No balls and 1 strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Come on, guys.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. Here's the first pitch.
Tyson Randolph.
0-1 the count.
Hey, come on now, 1 time right here.
And the pitch.
All right, great take, great take.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate here is Will Lorenz, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate now, Nolan Gorman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we got one here.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
2-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Nolan Gorman goes down for the second out in the bottom half. To the plate now, Connor Capel. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Irving Lopez.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Taylor Heineman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up, Evan Krasinski. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. this is hit the other way out toward left field. Tieranen on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack. Kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box now. Lars Nootbaar fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2-out double, left stranded. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Luken Baker.
The first baseman, Luken.
No balls and 1 strike.
Baker.
Come on, guys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tieranen on the run. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
The batter, the shortstop.
At the plate, Kramer Robertson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Will Lorenz. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Gwinnett leads it 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
Tyson.
Hey, come on, big dog.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Hit on the ground out to short, reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next to stand in is Connor Capel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ready with the 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
One down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Irving Lopez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. They count.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Stripers lead it 5-0. So now into the box is Tyson Randolph. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on.
Let's go, kid.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And the 2-1.
Too high.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here. Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the bench.
And stepping in, Taylor Heineman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
32, Nicky Montano.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Heredia will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, here is Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Heineman, base runner at first with 1 out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in next, Lucan Baker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2. Ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Still even at 2-2.
Hey, strike this guy out.
2 out here and a runner at second. To the left side, but it's well foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Stripers on top, 6-0. Into the box, Kramer Robertson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second, right to him. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Lorenz, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, Nolan Gorman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. Gwinnett leads it 8-0. Next to hit is Tyson Randolph, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Swing and a liner, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up.
Leading up for the Red
And now the first pitch.
The center fielder, Connor Capel.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And now in the box, Irving Lopez, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit, ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that's in there, base hit. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Justin Turner will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 33 driven in. The 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Stripers lead it 9-0. Connor Johnstone is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Connor Johnstone.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Stripers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Tyson Randolph earns the win, his 2nd, striking out 12 in the process. So that'll just about do it for us
For the
this
Redbirds,
afternoon.
no
Thanks to
runs,
Mark DeRosa
5
and Dan
hits,
Plesac
2
and the
errors.
rest
They
of the
left
crew.
4
I'm Matt
runners on base.
Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The
Time of
Show.
the ball game,
To find out
3
more,
hours
head over to
and 14
theshow.com.
The more I see of this guy, the more I'm convinced he has what it takes to be an impact player at the major league level. A lot of folks are on board with that. He is really impressing people around the game. Mike Lowell is with me today. Mike, what are the things you look for in a prospect that tell you he's going to be a star at the major league level?
Well, I think the first thing I look for is where's the wow factor? What does he do to really open my eyes? And then the second thing is, does he show me once? Is he just a guy in batting practice that can hit the ball over the lights? Or is he a guy that, when the clock hits, game time, can he do the same? My second thing is, I would say it's got to be, does he show me that every day in, day out? Does he have the ability to do it consistently? I don't want a guy that can do it 3 days a week. I need a guy that can do it 5 or 6 days a week. So that consistency there, I think the minor leagues have a lot of guys that have big league ability. Can you have big league sustainability? I think is a big factor. And this guy's really impressing me, showing me that he can do it day in, day out, and he's opening a lot of eyes for a good reason.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is available. And let me know in the comments what you think, or roast me for my terrible gameplay. Videos like this are recorded live on Twitch. Follow my socials and my Twitch to know when I'm live recording new content for YouTube. Again, thanks for watching the Prophet Loki 309 YouTube. I'll see you in the realm of mischief.